With Roblox Doors expecting their first new update soon, later on within the month, we are going to be going over many confirmed new update leaks for the game. So make sure you smash that like and subscribe if you want these updates right now, and let's dive right into the content. First, we do have to go over an official statement being posted by the developers themselves of Roblox Doors. Over on Twitter, they say that our next update is not Floor 2, but an update to the existing hotel, giving more use to some underutilized mechanics while also adding brand new secrets and challenges to the mix. They've also showcased the screenshot teaser of one of the rooms with a closet falling through, tearing a hole through a corner. We can also notice strange claw-shaped markings on the wall on each side, which could theorize a new entity in the making. A fellow Doors player along this Twitter thread actually had a question whether or not more entities and monsters are going to be coming to Roblox Doors soon. And one of the developers' Readables simply said yes. So what could this claw even be? Let us know what you think in the comments below. But we were also able to obtain even more screenshot sneak peeks and leaks, such as this one of some flowers and the ground, teasing that this next part of the hotel could take place outside. We also have another screenshot, this one showing a lantern overhanging from a chair and cabinet, which does go over possibly new lighting. Yet another screenshot is this one, which does showcase a big chunk of rock along the wall of the hotel and something drawn over in black, possibly being a new entity that is coming in this next update. Along with this screenshot is some new groundwork which does resemble that of a special type of cellar, presumably leading outside due to the gray exterior wall in the back. And the last leaked picture for this next update includes some overgrown thorned plants taking over an exterior wall, further suggesting that this next update will be taking place outside of the hotel. Woo! Well, that's a lot of teasers and leaks right there. But the developers also did a special type of Q&A over on their profile, and we were able to get even more information on just exactly what is coming in this next Doors update. One of the questions, which includes whether or not the developers had any plans of adding in lore to the game, but apparently they responded that there already is lore, but they are revealing it slowly, with the next update revealing even more of it. Some guy also had a question whether or not VR support would ever come to Roblox Doors. I mean, we have seen multiple other YouTubers already creating VR videos of the game, and honestly, it would make the game even more fun, and also a lot more scarier as well. But I do gotta be the bearer of bad news sometimes. The developers responded saying that VR support unfortunately takes too much effort and they don't really get anything out of adding it. We don't have any plans to support it anytime soon. RIP in the comments for all the VR players, boys. Of course, a lot of you have also been wondering when exactly is Roblox Doors going to be receiving this next big update. And they actually responded just about that. Paige did send in just that same question, but the response given was that they won't be announcing a date until they are 100% sure, but do expect it pretty soon. It could honestly be as close as the end of the month within the next week or two, but we just aren't 100% sure at the moment when it could happen. And yes, they've also responded about a Floor 2 content update and that they are currently working on it along with this hotel-sided update. But for now, of course, they're going to be focusing on the hotel update, and Floor 2 could be released a bit further on. Though it is said you need to have the regular hotel or Floor 1 already completed in order to play second floor whenever it comes out. And as Readable stated a month back, Door 100 will be a checkpoint, so you will be able to start when Doors 100 Plus is released at Door 100 if you so wish to skip the first 100 doors. So theoretically, if you really wanted to, you could start at Door 0 and travel through 200 doors all in one go, forming the ultimate door challenge. There might even be an achievement or badge regarding this monstrosity if anyone wanted to go for bragging rights as well. Now, this isn't necessarily a leak, but one of the developers did have an idea that could potentially lead to a new feature, especially in a future update for Roblox Doors. So Auntie had a question: when more floors are out, would there be the possibility of an endless mode, which would be a mashup of all the doors and no set floors? Actually, just a week after, Shadow Luna had a really cool concept that goes exactly over this, saying that the run is infinite and the rooms would never stop spawning. You basically have 10 minutes before a glitch comes for the players, but there would be items hidden in cabinets that the players can use in order to make the time last even longer. The idea does feature incorporating a leaderboard comparing the longest run times for each player. Now, the developer did respond to this, saying that he's been thinking about that concept and having the ability to modify the game, but they are not sure at the moment. Of course, this comes with many ideas, such as possibly being able to make your own custom rooms and maybe even a level design in the future, if the developers do allow it. It could be similar to Biggie's custom level design, and that would be an interesting take. Also, an older but still relevant response was to this question by Bongle, asking if a hard mode with the boss fights could be a possibility in a future update. And the developer did respond to this as well, saying that much more content and harder areas are coming soon, and that they were considering the concept of difficulties, though no promises yet. This would make it even easier for younger players to be able to beat the game, especially if there was an easy mode being added featuring less entities to deal with. Also, I hope you guys have been grinding up all of your knobs, because Silux actually brought up whether or not this next update will have something to do with them, and the developers have said yes. They've had plans for more things to buy with knobs since the beginning, but it will take a while for some of the features to be added in. We have talked about it in the previous video, but could this mean certain items such as the crucifix and also the skeleton key could have a chance to make a comeback to the game and be in the shop as well? Especially with some players starting to gather more and more knobs, the developers do need to look at a way in order to utilize them. But I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to add in even more OP items soon in the future that may cost upwards of thousands of knobs apiece. So make sure you check out my video guide on how to get massive loads of knobs. Like, you won't be sorry once you're swimming in knobs, man. You're gonna be able to buy all the items that you want from the shop.